Good evening. Welcome back to another episode of the Lord of the Rings LCG Progression Series. Playing solo as always, and tonight's quest is Lost in Mirkwood. So once again, I wanted to play a Dale deck, but I couldn't make it work. I found I kept wandering around in Mirkwood until I got the one card that gives you one threat for each resource, and that would just kill me. So, I'm turning once again to my favorite deck. That is not a good hand. And we're on to the game. So, draw one and then 1, 2, 3. Steward is good. And we'll go ahead and what do I want to get out here? Captain's Wisdom. And I'll play Ethir's Swordsman for sure. Play Anfalas Herdsman. And I think Faramir, since I have 2 copies of Faramir. And I'm going to exhaust Faramir and Anfalas Herdsman for a very good tail. That's going to bring out Warrior of Lossarnach and another Anfalas Herdsman. Alright, it's a good start. So what do I want to quest for? As much as I can, I guess. Or I want to save back 5 attack, if possible. 3, 4, 5. That would mean questing for 2. So let's not do that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's quest for 4. 5. The card is, okay, so 1 progress, so we're discarding 1 card. That's how it works on this quest. When you make progress, you discard cards, and then if you get an objective location, you can play the top one from the discard pile, the top objective location, and that's how you advance. These are both going to engage, which costs me 2 threat. Each time an enemy engages, you get 1 threat. They each have 3 attack. So 1 will attack Erestor for 1 damage, and 1 will attack Haldan. Well, both objective locations, okay, for 2 damage. And then I could attack back, but it wouldn't do anything. So, on to the next round. Draw 1, 2, 3. Play Wealth of Gondor, Hunter of Lamedon. Top card is Outland, so I can take it into hand. And I'll play it for 1, 2, 3. That doesn't leave enough resources to Men of the West and play the Hunter of Lamedon that's in my discard pile. So we'll just stand with what I got. And I don't think I really want to quest here. I'm just going to quest for 2. Because I want to deal with these enemies before I quest harder. So it's 2 to 3. I take 1 threat. And now I can deal with the attacks. Does nothing. And 1 can go on Forlong for 2 damage to 2 shields. Does nothing. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Takes care of the Forest Spider. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't have a lot of offensive power without Knight of the Swan yet. And we're on to the next round. Actually, did I want to move there? I have to retcon it, but I did want to move there. But it might change things, so I won't do it. On to the next round. Okay. So first I'll heed the dream. Another Knight of the Swan is good. Do I want to look for another card? Let's see, 1, 2 would leave me with 4 resources. I don't think so. Although I could go search for, yeah, maybe I will. So we'll use the secondary function of Heed the Dream. 3 leadership resources. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go look through my deck for the last Knight of the Swan, I think. So, we can get out all 3 Knights of the Swan for 1, 2, 3. Play Wealth of Gondor for 1 more resource. Okay. Now I can quest more seriously, I think. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is what I'm going to quest for. Well, I don't think I need to do that actually. If I make any progress, I know there's objective locations in the discard pile. Let me see, is it the one I want? I would like path C. The top one is path A, so no, it's not. So I'll quest for 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. To 3, 4, 5 is 8 progress, so I'm discarding 8. And then I can play the top objective location, which is Overgrown Path, unfortunately. And it needs a guard, which is Swarm of Bats. Each player discards resources from his hero's resource pool and raises threat by 1 for each resource, so it's just 1. That's the card that was giving me problems with the Dale deck. And that means I can move to Overgrown Path if I want to. But I found that when you're on Path A, Hummer Horns as a shadow card is devastating. Maybe I do it anyway though. Maybe I just want to move on. Let's do it. Discard the top card of the encounter deck and assign X damage where X is the card's threat. It's 3. So 1, 2, and 3 damage. And we move on to the next stage A, which is Spiders of Mirkwood. Shuffle the Spiders of Mirkwood encounter set into the deck. That's this one. And then reveal 1 card, which is a King Spider. Now, the first spider enemy revealed each quest phase gains Surge. When a spider enemy attacks and damages a character, that character cannot ready until the end of the round. Okay, so this enemy will engage, and I must choose and exhaust 1 character. Then I have 2 attacks to deal with. 1 can go on Forlong, who has 2 shields at the moment, and 1 can go on Denethor. No damage, so my turn, I just need 2 there, and then he can do 4 there. On to the next round. Okay, I will... Should I heed the dream? Let's see, I'm going to play Ethir's Swordsman. Going to play Anfalas Herdsman. Number 3. Or if I went number 3, I could heed the dream, but what 1 cost leadership card is there? I can move Denethor's resource to Hirluin and then heed the dream. And I could look for, but there's no 1 cost Outlands card left I could play. Still, best not to waste it, so let's go top 5 and grab like a Captain's Wisdom, I guess. Which I'll play for 2 resources, just in case I need them. I don't know. So let's go 4, 8, 12, 15, 18, 21 to 5. Now, there's the other discard resources. So I had 21 to 5 is 16 progress, 12 more. And look for the top objective location, which is Overgrown Path. That is the one I want. It needs a guard, which is Caught in a Web. The player with the highest threat level attaches this to one of the heroes. And attached hero is not ready unless you pay 2 resources. And I can then move here. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Oh wait, I think this was the same one as before, wasn't it? I shouldn't have discarded it, I should have put it in the victory display. And then instead the top one should have been Abandoned Village. So it doesn't change anything except that I don't want to move there, because then I'd move to the next location C, and I actually want the next location A. Twilight Hall should have 1 resource, so that's actually -2 cards discarded. And that would have changed the guard for the location, right? From Caught in a Web to something else. So, would have changed the guard to Mirkwood Patrol, which is much worse. So I'll go ahead and move to Twilight Hall now, which costs 1 threat. And I will engage this enemy, I think. Maybe I'll leave it there for now. I don't need to clear that objective location. Leave it there for now. Just play another Warrior of Lossarnach. And I'll play Daeron's Runes, draw 2 and discard 1. And I'll play the last Ethir Swordsman. Okay, how many cards are in there? 14, so I want to make 14 progress. At least 20, 24, 27. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 24, 28, 32. To 7, 10 is 22 progress. 16 more. So that's going to discard the rest of the deck. And the top objective location is Bare Hilltop, which needs a guard, which is Great Forest Web. So I will go ahead and move there. To do that, I have to shuffle the discard pile into the encounter deck and discard the top card and add each location discarded that way. No location. I have to exhaust a hero for the travel cost of Great... Oh wait, I don't have to do that yet, do I? Whoops. Because it's guarded. So the Great Forest Web cost is what I have to pay, which is Erestor. Exhausted. And then East Bite Patrol, and I think I'll engage Mirkwood Patrol as well. So 2 attacks, 1 can go on Forlong. That is 2 damage. And then 3 attack to 3 shields is +2. If it's guarding a card, it is not, so no damage. So I need 9. Let's see, it's 3, 6, 9. And then 4. Next round I will move to Bare Hilltop. On to the next round. Did I forget a Spider Surge? I don't think so, right? The only spider I've seen was the King Spider that came outside the quest phase. While gaining strength. And we'll go ahead and quest for... Just need enough to clear this, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll quest for 10. Cards at 2, so 5 to 10, 1, 2, and then I have to discard 3 more. And there's no objective location in the discard pile currently. So we clear the Great Forest Web. Fair Hilltop is back. And I'll go ahead and move there. And now I discard the top card and add it if it's location it is. And I advance to phase 4. Advance to next stage A, which is 3A. Each player chooses a hero he controls, discards each token and attachment from that hero, and places it in the staging area. Then I discard from the encounter deck until I get an enemy, and it will be its guard. Each enemy guarding a hero cannot take non-combat damage. Each guarded hero is in play but under no player's control. When an enemy guarding a hero is defeated, return that hero to its owner's control exhausted. This enemy will engage. I have to exhaust a character. No problem. He will attack Hunter of Lamedon for 3. No problem. And then I'll just go ahead and attack for 4 and kill the King Spider. Rescue Erestor. And we're on to the next round. So I need to advance to the next stage A. Right? Or actually I think I have to advance to the next stage C. So I took the long way by going the A route. If you go the C route, you can skip the A's. And I knew that, but I did it anyway, because I just wanted to move things along. On to the next round. Okay, well I may as well continue to get my guys out. Play Men of the West for 1. I know there's a Hunter of Lamedon down there. So I'll play these last 2 Hunters of Lamedon. And then we'll quest for, let's see, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 17. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 progress. And then discard 5. Don't think there's an objective location in there. There is not. So I can go ahead and move to Abandoned Village. That's what I want to do, right? I'll move on to the next stage C. Wait, I don't think there is another stage A. I think I just lose, right? Can't win. Or if I advance to stage 3C, let me check. What do I do here? Discard the top card and add each enemy discarded. And then travel to the next stage C. Discard from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a location and add it to staging. Okay. And then place your hand face down under there. No problem. But can I advance from there? Oh yeah, of course I can. There's another C, so I need the last objective location in the deck. Yep, got confused about it for a moment. Of course. Okay. This enemy will engage. That has no consequence at the moment. My hand is underneath Old Forest Road there. So he can attack Hunter of Lamedon. He's attacking for 3. Plus I discard an attachment. That's fine. No damage. And then death to him. We're on to the next round. I'm not going to use these. I don't want the extra resources at the moment, because there's that one card that raises threat for each resource. So let's go, let's see, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I want to quest for 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hummer Horns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 progress. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I forgot I wanted to quest for more than that. I'm just gonna move things along. I should have quested for 14 more. So 5, 10, 15. Discard the rest of the deck. So I'm gonna retcon that just for the sake of moving things along. It's what I wanted to do, I just forgot. Because I need this last objective. And I need a guard for it. Which is Mirkwood Patrol. So both these enemies are going to engage. First I'll travel to Old Forest Road, which will ready up a character. Both these enemies will engage. Hummer Horns is going to kill a hero when he does. I want to get rid of Erestor, I think. Well, let's get rid of Denethor. Okay. Attacks for 2 against, put that on Forlong. No damage. Attack for 5 on Hunter of Lamedon. 1 damage. And then I can go 3, 6, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next round. Okay, just gonna quest for, let's see, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's just quest for 20. It's 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 9 progress, and 6 more. So I get my hand back, which I do not need. Then I'll go ahead and move to Forest Clearing, advance to next stage C, but first discard the top card and raise threat by that card's threat, which is 0. Then I can advance to the next C, which is Escape from Tower Nu Fuing. Remove searching for a way out from the game. Starting with the first player, discard until you discard an enemy and put that into play. Engage with me. Okay. So that was the travel phase. Now I need 16 progress. At the end of the round, raise each player's threat by 1 for each enemy engaged with them. No problem. And you can't defeat the stage while a player is engaged with an enemy. So this enemy will attack, engage. Each player must choose and exhaust 1 character. So, attack number 1 on Hunter of Lamedon. No damage. Attack number 2 on Hunter of Lamedon. No damage. And then I can just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on to the next round, so I just need 16 progress. So I'll quest for, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 29. Let's quest for 5, 10, 15, 19, 23, 27, 31, 34, 39, 43. The card is Ungoliant Spawn. Each character committed to a quest gets -1 until the end of the phase. So I'm at 43, Minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 33 instead. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's 21 progress. 17 more. That will end the game. Alright, 33 minus 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is 21. Minus 4 is 17. So it's just enough. Could have quested for more. Probably should have. But it's enough to clear, so no problem. I had a lot of trouble with this quest with using other decks because it was just too slow. It was too slow getting set up. I'd wander around for too long and I'd thread out. So you definitely can't be lazy about this quest. I don't think it's hard, but it was too hard for the Dale decks I was trying, though I think with enough attempts I could have gotten it. But anyway, my favorite deck makes quick work of it. And I made, I think, some small errors, I'm not sure. And I retconned one thing in order to move things along. But just would have delayed beating the quest by one turn. The next encounter card would have been caught in a web, which wouldn't have affected anything. So, for the sake of speed, I retconned something, but it wouldn't have mattered. It just would have delayed the inevitable by one more turn. So, thanks for watching.